Hello and welcome to episode 6 of my Cricket Captain 2020 save with Leicestershire. As you know, I played one match off camera. It was T20 against Durham. Again, we bowled very well. George Rhodes, fantastic with the new ball, taking 3 for 12. He really restricted the scoring. Again, he bowled his 4 overs straight at the start of the innings. Was fantastic. Taylor, very good as well. Parkinson, excellent. Griffiths did well too. All out for 109. Ned Eckersley, obviously former Leicester wicketkeeper, scored 50, but nothing much really from anyone else. And then for us, we didn't get off to the greatest of starts, but Ackerman and Hill put on a partnership of around 50, which proved to be enough. George Rhodes, 17, not out to win it at the end. I did give a debut to Will Byrne. He only scored 2. But he'll probably play again in this match here, final match of the T20 Blast. Malan is fit to play again, which is good news. I'm going to bring him in instead of Horton, I think. Malan can open with Cosgrove, keep Azad in there. Huckabee, we could give him a debut, but he'll probably end up playing in the One Day Cup anyway. Although I guess it wouldn't hurt. I mean, Cosgrove has been terrible, so we'll give, what's his name? Dominic Huckabee, 21-year-old. Anyone else who we could play? Don't really want to change the bowling too much, to be honest. The bowlers have all done a really good job throughout. Yeah, I think we'll stick with that. Just 2 changes, both at the top of the order then. I'll call tails. We've won the toss. Let's have a bat first then. Looks like they've got 2 regions in the team as well, Pearce and Roy Hanson. Played 1 game, 2 for 45. Alright then. Decent start at 10 from the first over. I'm sure if we had had Malan for the whole competition, we'd have done a lot better. Especially at the top of the order anyway. He started really well here, that's 6 as well. That could be 2 off 8, not his day, unfortunately. Keep going with Malan though, he's playing really nicely. It's outside the line. 26 off 15, Malan. That's Azad at the other end. A little bit slow going. Malan hasn't had much help from his teammates so far. Still going though. It's a great innings so far from him. Miles outside the line. Had a Rashid into the attack. 53 for 1 after 8. I think it's 8. No, it's now 8. Malan on 47. And he's going to get to 50. Good innings from him. Azad struggling a little bit. 11 off 15. Needs to either hit out or get out really. We've got Ackerman and Hill still to come. Halfway, 68 for 1. Good from Malan. We're going to put aggression up for both batsmen, I think. Only 1 wicket down after 11 overs. Well, it wouldn't be the end of the world if we were to lose one of them. Especially Azad, he's not really set the world alight. Hopefully we can keep going now. That's another 6 for Malan. It's not out, going down leg. few swings and misses. Last few overs. That's going to be out. Poor innings really from Azad. Hopefully Ackerman can get into his stride nice and quickly. And instead he's caught. First ball. That's not a very good start, is it? Now we can't really afford for Milan to get out, but we'll get here. Keep going. That's 4 and a 6 there. And another 4. This is a brilliant inning so far. 91 for him. He does have a T20 century. 2 T20 centuries in fact. It'd be very nice if he could get there for us. That's a 6. Swing and a miss. And Hill hits it for 6 as well. We could get a decent score here. Milan 98 off 57. Oh, he might be gone. Oh, it's been dropped and it's gone for 4. There it is. Brilliant knock from Milan. And hopefully Hill can get going here. He's played some nice shots. We'll put his aggression up as well. Final over. Milan will probably be gone here. Yeah, he is. Rashid takes the catch. What an innings though. 108 off 67. William Byrne. 4 down the ground. He's at 8 off 3, so we've got a good score there. 169 for 4. Possibly could have been a little bit higher. I mean, apart from Milan and Hill, Azad scored very slowly. Huckabee didn't do much. Obviously Ackerman out first ball. With a better performance from the middle order we could have potentially got to a high score, but we won't complain too much. It's one of our high scores this season. Rose can open the bowling again. Both these batsmen have a preference for pace bowling, but Milan has hardly showed that. He's hit 2 boundaries in the opening over. Tom Taylor does get Milan. There we go. Good start from Taylor. We're going to go to Griffiths. Start from him. Very good start from him. Ah, an extra ball from the wide edge for 4. Taylor again. That's 6. Not great bowling really. Wide, 4 more. We need another wicket. 6 more. Not a good over at all. 22 off the over. It's really not what we needed. I'll go back to Klein. They started really well here, Yorkshire. We need Adam Live out. 32 off 12. Griffiths. To cover Cadmore. 4 more. Brilliant power play for them. 71 for 1. Callum Parkinson. We need wickets straight away. Hit for 6. Not a great start. 6 more. Tom Cadmore's getting on the edge as well. A third 6 in a row. Oh dear. Parkinson's had a brilliant tournament, but he hasn't started very well here. 4 6s in a row. I don't think I've ever seen that happen on this game. He gets him the next ball. A little bit late. But there we are. 2 left-handers in now. I mean, Puran's not going to slow down the scoring at all. That's Adam Lyth gone. Good bowling from Rhodes. He's done a pretty decent job actually, overall, with the ball. Since he's come in, hasn't played the whole tournament. I guess we might as well keep Parkinson going. He's probably our best hope of taking another wicket. Rhodes as well. Keep the spinners on. It's looking like we're going to lose the game anyway. I don't think we have any players in the 100. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any that are actually taking part in that. So, in the One Day Cup, we might be maybe not at an advantage, but at less of a disadvantage, I'd say. Hopefully, the quality of our squad will be pretty similar to some of the other teams. Obviously, in the not in North and South anymore, the groups. So we have to play a few different teams, a few teams from what would be the South group. As Taylor gets Tattersaw. He's had a very good season overall, Taylor. I've been impressed with him. I'll give him his final over. I mean, I said I was impressed with him, and he's probably gonna. They'll win the game in this over, probably. Yeah. Always happens whenever I praise a player for anything. They turn trash. It's not a great performance, in all honesty, from Taylor today, but no one really bowled that well. Rhodes was alright. Klein, good economy. Everyone else expensive. We lose by 6 wickets, despite Milan's heroics in the first innings. As you can see there, all the teams that have progressed. I'll obviously keep you updated on who wins that. I'll do a season review at the end. I will look over all the competitions. But it leaves us bottom of the group. I mean, it would have been 7 points off qualifying. We're never going to qualify, really. Lancashire, Derbyshire, Worcestershire and Notts going through. A bit of a turnaround for Notts, who were 8th at one point. So good for them. Right then, we have got the first One Day Cup game then. So if you look at our group for that, we've got us, and then Derbyshire, Glamorgan, Northants, Notts, Somerset, Surrey, Warwickshire and Yorkshire. So it's about an even split, I think, isn't it? Yeah, 5 North group teams, and then no, sorry, 6 Northern teams, 3 Southern teams. So not quite as even as I thought. Right, looking at training then. I want to train both of these two. Take the training off Aaron Lilly. Both just train general batting technique, I think. Anyone need physio? Swindles does, but he won't play. So, okay, so Malan has been selected by South Africa, so we won't have him available. I'm guessing that's going to run for pretty much the whole of internationals. South Africa. Well, I mean, they've got a. I'm sure Milan would have played in them if he was fit. So yeah, he'll probably play in these T20s as well, so we'll be without him for a while. Harry Swindles is back, but again, I'm not sure if he's actually going to get in the team or not. We're going to go with Horton. Cosgrove will come back in, because we'll open with Azad. Ackerman, Hill, put Burn at 5. Man, I guess we can go with the same bowling attack. Go Taylor and Klein opening. Unless we want to bring in Chris Wright. Did he play last year for them? Played 4 matches, didn't do very well. You should, I guess, really, shouldn't we? Just keep it how it is. If we look at T20 form, I think this is, yeah, this must be from the T20 Plus. Yeah, as you can see, all the bowlers had excellent tournament really. It's just our batsmen that let us down, so we won't change the bowlers at all. Yeah, 1-day career. So list day debuts for Hassan Azad and William Byrne. Let's see how we do then at home to Surrey, who, I mean, they've got a significantly weakened batting lineup. Hammer and Stoneman, and after that C. Taylor, A. Ali and N. Sean. Don't actually know who any of them are. James Smith keeping wicket. Her bowling attack is still relatively decent. We will look to we'll bowl first, I think, winning the toss. Let's just see if I can work out who any of these players are then for Surrey. Carl Taylor. He must be a regen. Adil Ali, I know. He used to play for Leicestershire, didn't he? I'm sure it's him. He used to... Yeah, played not that much really. Didn't do very well. Surrey, averaging 41 in the Championship. He's had a good first season for them. Neil Sean must be another regen player. We'll go just with chances, I think, for now anyway. Hamler gone early, great start from Taylor. If we can get Stoneman, which I think Klein has done, then we're really, I mean, into quite a weak middle order. Ali goes for 2, he can't perform against this former team. Sean edges for 4. Keep Klein going, one more over, and he does get the wicket of Sean. Byrne taking the catch. We're going to go to Griffiths. We're going to keep Klein on a little bit longer actually, he's bowled a really good spell. Taylor missing that ball down the leg side. James Smith started pretty well here. Taylor should have been gone. Absolute sitter put down by Griffiths. Go with Rhodes now then. We'll put the field back a little bit for these two now they're more settled. Expensive start from Rhodes. We're going to go back to Tom Taylor. We're happy with how things are going at the moment. They're not scoring quickly. Back to Parkinson as well. Breakthrough would be nice around now. I think the partnership's past 100 by this point. Yeah, comfortably. I mean, Taylor's on 66, but he's scoring slowly, so it's not too much of an issue. Smith had been scoring at a better rate, and he's gone now. We'll put a little bit of pressure on to Jordan Clark. And a wild swing first ball. Not looking too confident early on, Clark. Couple of sixes in that over. Hopefully Parkinson can get Taylor here. It's outside the line. His final ball will be to Taylor. And he has got him. Good bowling from Parkinson. Excellent spell. 2 for 44. Rhodes should be able to finish off without any problems. We'll do that. Rhodes has done alright as well. Griffiths has got pretty good figures. Unlucky not to get a wicket there. Dieter Klein. Defend a little bit more now that we're at the death. Probably going to come out swinging. Clark would be nice. I mean, either Clark, preferably both. Back to Taylor. Just outside the line, I think. Gets him the next ball anyway. Good catch from Hill. Yeah, we'll go Klein to finish off. Excellent spell from him, and then Griffiths. Taylor. Third wicket for him. There's Taylor's final ball. Good spell from him as well. Gavin Griffiths to finish off. A little bit expensive in the end, but it'll get batty. And finishes with the wicket of Jordan Clark. It's a decent all-round bowling performance. Klein excellent at the start. Taylor bowled well. Parkinson good as well. Griffiths okay, and Rhodes again did a decent job. So we're chasing just over 5 and over. Unfortunately, a defensive opening pair, which puts us at a bit of a disadvantage really. Can't get off to a quick start necessarily. Hasn't been a terrible start there. Horton a little bit slow perhaps. Azad's done alright there. Horton is gone now. Ackerman in, being positive from the off. And we're keeping up with the rate. Ackerman started well. We're hoping he's not going to get out. We're a long way ahead on Duckworth Lewis. It's a good indication that we're in a decent position in the game. I'm going to put Azad's aggression up slightly. We're nearly halfway to the total. Ackerman's gone now, which is not ideal. Especially the form that Cosgrove's been in. We can't really afford Azad to get out as well. A few boundaries there for Cosgrove, but he's going to go the next ball. Can't afford Azad getting out. Hopefully Lewis Hill can keep up the form he's shown in the T20s. Azad's gone now, that's not good. Still need more than 5 and over now. And this is where we're going to start to struggle. Need Hill to get a bit of a move on. The aggression up again. 56 needed off the last 10. We really should be able to do it, but I don't really trust this team completely. Hopefully Klein can make a good contribution. He's gone now though, it's not looking great. Pressure on Lewis Hill. Taylor's gone as well, 31. I mean, good over though for us there. 21 off 18. Parkinson's gone, 14 needed off 12. And that's where it becomes tricky. We're going to go medium highlights. Me 12 off the last over, Griffiths on strike. It's not going to happen, is it? He's got a lucky boundary. 6 for a tie. I mean, it's going to go for 4. We came close. But again, it's just our middle, lower order just not contributing enough. That's where we lose games. That's so annoying. I mean, this has been a bit of a shorter episode. Could we play this next game? Callum Parkinson selected by England. That was unexpected. Okay. Slight spanner in the works, isn't it? I mean, I guess we could play this one, and then I could come back for the last 2 games of it then. That would make sense. Okay, let's look at Parkinson's stats this year then. I mean, to be fair, he's done very well in all competitions. An England call-up is surprising. Oh, it's a test series against Pakistan. Okay, well, we'll see if he gets picked then. Can we see the squad they've picked? Where was I? Okay, well that's a very experimental squad, isn't it? Look at that. Really? I'm struggling to understand why they've done that. No Root. No Butler, no Burns, no Sibley, no Anderson, no Broad, no Leach. I mean, it's looking likely Parkinson might play. He's the only spinner in the squad. Got James Vince back in there, Jason Roy, Keaton Jennings keeps being given chances. 5 uncapped players there. I don't know why they've done that. Just out of interest. For the West Indies series. I mean, again, Alex Davis, Owen Morgan in the test side, Craig Overton. Zach Crawley, I mean, he's in and around the squad. So that's not too bizarre. I mean, that's a strong team there, but I don't get why they've done that. But alright. Good luck to Callum then. Hopefully he'll get a go. I think we're going to bring in Chris Wright then. Or we'll make it a batsman's pitch. Hopefully give our batsman a little bit more of an opportunity. Or we could bring in Sheen actually, Jack Sheen. I wouldn't mind doing that. Put it back to a spinner's pitch. So yeah, I'll definitely keep you updated on how Parkinson does. So that'll be the only change then. Sheen in for Parkinson. It's a straight swap really. That's fine. Final game of the episode then. So again, Glamorgan have avoided most of their players being selected. They've still got like Billy Root, Labuschagne, Van der Hutten, who is always very good on this game. Bowling first. Let's go then. Could be an early chance. Should have been taken, I think. Humphrey looking shaky early on. Good over from Klein. Oh, we're still on medium highlights, aren't we? Let's put it back down. Humphrey gone. Taylor's been a little bit expensive, so we'll bring Griffiths into the attack. Lloyd started pretty well. We'll go with Rhodes. First ball, can he get rid of David Lloyd? He's going to be stumped. Good start from Rhodes. Pressure on Labuschagne a little bit. We'd love to get both of these two out early. A little bit more defensive, and the runs are starting to flow now. Jack Sheen, first over in List A cricket. And he gets minus Labuschagne. That's a massive first wicket to get. Very good from him. Colin Ackerman kind of a bolt. 2 left-handers in. Getting Root early would be very nice. I mean, either that or we get everyone else. Cook might be caught here. He is caught by Gavin Griffiths. Graham Wagon at number 6. It's a slightly weak lineup, isn't it? Excellent spells though from these two spinners. Sheen to Root, and he gets Billy Root caught behind as well. Colin Ackerman, how about that economy rate? Outstanding. If you can finish off against Sisodia, it would be a great spell. He doesn't, but very good. 1 for 33. 12 overs left. We'll go back to Taylor. Rhodes isn't going to have to bowl again, which is fine. Taylor gets both set batsmen. Very good from him. Back to Klein. Taylor gets a 4th. 5th off a no ball. Unfortunately. I mean, Hogan hardly looks like he's going to last very long, does he? Griffiths. Taylor has been expensive. Would be really nice if we could break the partnership though. becoming a bit annoying now. Vanderhutsen playing well. Griffiths finishes it off then. Pretty good performance all round. Again, Taylor pretty good, although slightly expensive perhaps. Jack Sheen was excellent. Ackerman very good also. Griffiths did pretty well. We're going to need 241 to win, 4.8 and over. Slightly less than what we were chasing, and what seems like a weaker attack as well. We started nicely here. Horton's been good. Very good start. Excellent from Horton. Has had a little bit slow, but Horton's done very well. Goes for 47, which is unfortunate, but grateful for a good start from him. Hazard goes for 34. Cosgrove, the new batsman. Now, hopefully we're not going to lose one of these too early if it lands safe. You're going to keep going though, because if we can just get well ahead of the rate, it'll make it easier for the unquestionably weaker batsman coming in next, with all due respect. And you see that now, scoring has dropped straight away. Burns gone for 3. He doesn't seem to be great, does he, Burn? Hill goes, that's really not what we needed. Our best white ball player this season. With the bat anyway, Lewis Hill. Rates up above 5. Again, that's what happens. Cosgrove scoring too slow as well. Going to put his aggression up. But it's not looking great. It's certainly still doable. Rose has done okay. Now Cosgrove's gone. That's bad news. Need 5 and over. Can the likes of Klein and Taylor do that? I'm not sure. 50 off 10. We do not want Rhodes getting out. He's done exactly that. We are managing to keep up with the rate, but wickets are a problem now. Especially after that. Jack Sheen is supposed to be able to bat. He's played a couple of T20s, hasn't shown it in either of them. It shouldn't be a run out, he's going to make that home comfortably. .8 and over needed. We're going to split the aggression up again. Sisodia bowling. Now I'm not sure chasing's for us. It's not going to happen, is it? Again, so poor from my middle order. Burn, Hill, they need to be doing better. I'm not happy with Burn. Total of 20 runs in 4 innings, it's not great. I say it's not great, it's terrible, to be completely honest. I'm also gonna take that off Klein and give Sheen just general technique bowling. That'll be the end of this episode then. So as I said, I'll play the rest of the One Day Cup. We'll come back for the final 2 games here. We may end up also playing this. That's a long break. I guess that's maybe when the semi-finals etc. will be played. Now we may end up playing this, or I may just play that off camera. We'll wait and see, but I'll definitely come back for at least these next 2 games there. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again soon.